11 off the bench for Cardoso in her debut. Here's Boston, bodying in. Boston looking for an angle, flips it in, plus the foul. A chance for three. Had Mitchell right there, did not see her. Mitchell was wide open on the wing. Here's Smith, the floater is good off the dime from Clark. Had an open look from three, didn't take it. Only three to shoot. Gonna have to make something happen. Clark through the lane, reverses it in, and beats the shot clock. 11 off the bench for Cardoso in her debut. Here's Boston, bodying in. Boston looking for an angle, flips it in, plus the foul. A chance for three for Aaliyah Boston.
And there's been many times early in this season where that has not been the case and have allowed too much dribble penetration.
Well, and it allows them, oh, what a dime. My goodness, the pass from Clark to Katie Lou Samuelson.
What you're witnessing is not just a basketball player. This is Caitlin Clark, a generational talent.
Here comes Wheeler. Wheeler kept the right foot down. Mitchell, great cut. And the lay on the delivery from Wheeler.
Defensive board or a turnover and push pace the other way. First in the league in fast break points.
Clark connects on a deep three. Here's Mitchell, curls it out. Boston handoff. Clark back to Boston. Boston spins and banks it in.
You can't also complain about the whistles you do get.
No. Here's Clark looking to speed by Allen. Flings it out to Mitchell. Mitchell long two is good. Boston, mid-range fake, the pull-up, short, the follow, no. Another chance, won't go for Boston. Loose ball, this time it's good.
Defensive board or a turnover and push pace the other way. First in the league in fast break points.
Clark connects on a deep three.
A floor general and a certified highlight machine. Let's start with her shooting range. It's simply absurd.
Now the Fever have 5 on 4. It's Clark way outside. Boston the rebound. Clark on the fake. Clark weaves inside and the reverse.
She works hard and does her work early before the ball gets inside.
Diane Parker married in the offseason. Clark catch and shoot, hits a three.
Screen setting up aerial power. She's coming off a pin down. An excellent screen by Nalissa Smith. She takes.
As Lainey Hamilton has been to Caitlin Clark all night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience?
Clark connects on a deep three.
Washington has.
Did not hit a three in the first quarter, the Mystics. Clark way downtown, knocks down a three.
In the slot, off a pin down. Caitlin Clark, 13 points, pocket pass to Aaliyah Boston. Those two keep getting better and better together. 5 triples, Caitlin, go ahead and shoot till your arm falls off.
And Mitchell knocks that one away. Here comes Clark going the other way. Clark going behind the back. Oh, it's Boston, an and one.
Think Steph Curry, but in the women's game. Caitlin doesn't just shoot from the three-point line, she pulls up from the logo effortlessly.
These 3 gold medalists as Boston dips inside and can't finish. Boston wrestling through a triple team. Here is Clark off the screen, launches, and drops a triple.
Vegas getting in transition. Yeah, she says her team is not great in transition defense.
Well, Vegas puts pressure on everybody in transition, but this is what Indiana has to do. They have to play in the open floor.
NCAA ranks. We've got some score power on the court.
Watch that inside hand, that left hand. Caitlin Clark gets away with a little shove inside, creates that space.
Just 4 of 14 from the field, but they've got a 5-point lead. Clark circling around, sets up Samuelson, who's wide open, and cashes in with a three.
And look, there is no question that the paint is a completely different story as Clark just went right by her former teammate and laid it in. She's got 20.
Man, talk about
this game, the pace of this game, I'm not quite sure who is benefiting. I guess you have to say the Wings right now because they're up.
Clark turned the corner.
But then again, here comes the fever using the same prescription.
And what's more impressive, she makes it look easy. Her release is quick, her form is pure, and her shot selection is fearless.
Asia Wilson and Kelsey Plum combining for 42 of Vegas's 61 points. Clark was able to drive, and away holding on to her eye.
She's capable of making every play. And free throws.
Clark inside. Here is Boston spinning and Boston finishing.
Shot there for Rebecca Allen. Also played with Christy Wallace on Team Australia. But this Indiana offense is playing with some serious pace. And Clark has 7 assists.
Had a chance to speak with the Fever general manager, and she just loves that Emily is playing so well as of late here in DC. Here's Clark. That one rattles through for the rookie.
Aaliyah Boston had 4 blocks in that win against Minnesota and a career high 16 rebounds. Turnabout is fair play right there.
Picking up where she left off, she was huge in terms of her offensive production against Phoenix.
But the response for Caitlin Clark, top of the key 3 on the board.
Talked about the defense on Caitlin Clark, and Jordan Canada looks to close out, but again,
That's been kind of the story for the Aces this year. Clark got around Stokes, gets to the rim, lays it in, and a foul.
going left, but going right. She has such a great change of pace, and she's learned to play through the contact.
These aren't heat checks. This is calculated dominance.
Numbawale to McCowan, and now it's 10. Caitlin bottled up, but it doesn't matter.
Boston setting up Clark. ABC.
Beautiful basketball, great execution.
Their fifth.
Job reading the defense there.
Here's Skylar Diggins-Smith soaring in and missed the bunny. Here comes Clark. Wielding through traffic, finds hole, lays it in. Caitlin Clark has now tied.
Good guard-to-guard switch there by Indiana.
Thomas has been really strong too, but that time coughs it up. Here's Lexi Hull 3-on-2. Hull feeds to Clark. Right back for Lexi Hull, who buries the 3.
For different reasons, but the joy in the locker room is there. That says a lot about the coaching and how they were able to keep people together.
Boston, good battle in there with Wilson. Gamecock on Gamecock. Clark with a shot clock down to 5. Off the Boston screen, behind the back to Boston. She's wide open and connects.
But Caitlin is far from a one-dimensional scorer. Her dribble penetration and ability to finish through contact show her versatility. She's got the handles to create space, the shiftiness to lose defenders, and the footwork of a seasoned vet. Whether it's a step-back jumper or a scoop layup with her left hand, she keeps defenders guessing. Her leadership, too, is undeniable. Caitlin Clark isn't afraid to take the big shot, and she isn't afraid to take responsibility. She lifts her teammates with her play and with her voice. Every highlight you're watching is a reflection of her hunger to compete, to win, and to lead. Defensively, she's often underrated. But make no mistake, she's gritty. She plays the passing lanes, boxes out bigger opponents, and never backs down from a challenge. That competitive fire fuels her on both ends of the floor. And perhaps what's most remarkable, she makes everyone around her better. That's the hallmark of greatness. Her teammates know that if they're open, she'll find them. Her presence on the court opens up the floor, creates mismatches, and forces opponents to adapt. She's breaking records, she's rewriting history, and she's doing it all with style, poise, and fire. Caitlin Clark is the kind of player you don't just watch, you remember. And these highlights, they're not just exciting plays, they're the story of a rising legend in the making. So whether she's launching threes from the logo or threading the needle in transition, one thing's for sure, Caitlin Clark is must-see basketball. If you enjoyed those insane highlights and jaw-dropping plays, make sure to give this video a like and drop a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe for more amazing basketball content, highlights, and player breakdowns just like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.